After the summer of 2020, start Thanksgiving break, and everything gets like really, really bad. We see infection like double, and all the nurses are getting sick, like one after another. So we are so short-staffed. Everybody is short-staffed. There is no such thing as calling agency nurses to come in. Every week we get tested twice. That is just a normal procedure. And I went through and did okay until end of January, and I was tested positive with 2 more other nurses in my facility. At a hospital, they were really worried because my lung really showed that I have almost close to a failure. I was in a very high oxygen. We are talking about ventilators, and I'm a nurse. I'm not used to talking about myself being on the ventilators. So I thought that after I got back from hospital, slowly recovering, that will be the end of it. It did not stop that way. Oxygen level, I have to use it at night, very exhausted, hardly can even do dishes when I got back home. And I have terrible brain fog. I will talk and sometimes cannot remember what I'm talking about, like right in the middle here. I couldn't. The worst time for me was, I've been married for 22 years. And that one time I looked at my husband and I couldn't remember his name. It's like a Russian roulette. Who dares to take the risk? Who knows whether you're going to suffer longer than just 14 days quarantine and you get back to work? Nobody knows. And people die from COVID. And with the pandemic, if you're in the hospital or you are at my facility, no family it's a lockdown. No family can be with you. That is the hardest part of being with a COVID patient that is dying, because on your last breath, you want to have your family around you. You want people that love you to be with you. But with COVID, we can't. We are not allowed to let anybody in. And that is the hardest part for nurses. My consolation is, if a family cannot be there, the nurses will be there. We have so much freedom, too much freedom to choose, to the point sometimes we only think about ourselves. But this is not about us. This is about helping the whole nation, the whole world, trying to stop something from spreading and getting worse.